Maryland men's basketball falls short in 78-74 loss to No. 15 Marquette. College Park, ND. If the first 3 games of the men's college basketball season were preludes to the first real test, then Maryland let a prime opportunity slip away. The Terps could not protect a 4-point lead at halftime and did not have much of a solution for containing Cam Jones's No. 15 Marquette rallied for a 78-74 victory Friday night at Xfinity Center. Freshman center Derek Queen demonstrated why he was a 5-star recruit in high school, amassing 24 points, 7 rebounds, 2 assists, and 2 blocks. The Baltimore native eclipsed his previous career high of 22 points, set in Maryland's season-opening 79-49 rout of Manhattan on November 4. Junior point guard Jacoby Gillespie added a season-best 24 points and 4 rebounds, but they were the only players to reach double figures in points. The team slipped to 3-1 and failed to secure its 10th 4-0 start in the past 11 seasons. The setback was the Terps' 5th against a ranked opponent in their past 6 games. They dropped to 6-8 against ranked foes under coach Kevin Willard. Unlike the first 3 games, when Maryland won each by at least a 30-point margin for the first time in school history, the team labored against the Golden Eagles, 3-1. After all, this was an opponent that challenged back-to-back national champion UConn in last winter's Big East tournament final was the No. 2 seed in the South region of the NCAA tournament, and advanced to its first Sweet 16 since 2013 before getting ambushed by No. 11 seed North Carolina State. And neither of the Terps' first 3 foes featured a player like Jones. The senior shooting guard demonstrated why he is one of the top players in the Big East by scoring 18 of his 28 points in the second half. In that frame, Jones shot 6 of 9 from the field, including 2 of 3 from behind the 3-point line, and finished with 3 rebounds. And unlike Manhattan, Mount St. Mary's, and Florida A&M, which combined to average 19.7 turnovers, Marquette was much more steady with the ball. The team committed just 7 giveaways, and the Terps gained just 5 points from those mistakes. On the flip side, Maryland turned the ball over 13 times, exceeding its previous high of 10 in the season-opening 79-49 rout of the Jaspers. That proved costly because the Golden Eagles exchanged those mistakes for 15 points. Nursing a 4-point lead at halftime, the Terps maintained that gap until Marquette scored 7 unanswered points in a 1:30 span to assume a 47-44 lead. Gillespie poured in 7 consecutive points over a 1:48 stretch, but the Golden Eagles remained ahead. Maryland then took off on a 7-0 run capped by sophomore shooting guard Rodney Rice's 3-pointer to reclaim a 59-56 lead. That's when Jones put on a clinic. He scored Marquette's next 12 points in a 3:36 span. He ignited the spurt with back-to-back 3-pointers, delivered a layup and one, and then sank 3 of 4 free throws to lift the Golden Eagles into a 68-61 advantage with 4:45 left in regulation. The Terps clawed back to get within 68-65 on a layup by Queen and 2 free throws by graduate student small forward Selton Miguel, after senior point guard Stevie Mitchell sank 2 free throws to give Marquette a 76-69 lead. Gillespie nailed a 3-pointer, and sophomore shooting guard Deshaun Harris-Smith made a layup to narrow the deficit to 76-74 with 36 seconds left. But Gillespie missed a layup attempt with 22 seconds to go, and Harris-Smith missed 2 free throws with 15 seconds left, and the Golden Eagles emerged with the win. Maryland whiffed on 4 of its last 5 free throws and 5 of 14 for the game. Marquette converted 18 of 24 free throws. After a relatively quiet span following his 22-point, 20-rebound debut in that win against Manhattan, Queen scored 4 of the Terps' first 6 points to stake the team to a 6-2 lead. But Jones scored 8 unanswered points to put Marquette ahead, 10-6. Miguel's 5 points kicked off a 7-3 spurt that tied the score at 13-13. The two sides then traded buckets until sophomore shooting guard Deshaun Harris-Smith's back-to-back layups ignited a 7-0 run in a 1-12 span to fuel the Terps' ascent to a 27-23 lead with 3:32 left in the first half. Jones' layup ended a 2-10 drought for the Golden Eagles, but Queen scored 5 of the period's last 8 points to send Maryland into halftime with a 34-30 lead.